So what we're going to do today, whatever the lights, yeah, that's good. So we're going to talk about search engines. Who are they? What do they do? How they affect your life as a business owner and also a consumer. What your customers are doing on the internet. That's changed a lot through the last few years. You as a business owner, how has the internet affected your business or the way you do business? We're probably going to talk a little bit more about search engine marketing and search engine optimization. What's the difference between the two? They're both good. How do you do it? We're going to look at keywords. How important are they to your business and you and me, a searcher? We'll look at New Fusion Media's product. They have two, a guaranteed product and a more comprehensive product. We're going to talk tracking ROI, analytics, and of course have time for Q&A. And this is such a small group. If you all have questions and I don't stop, just be sure to ask me. So what is a search engine? Search engine is nothing more than software. That when you put in a search term, that software goes through its database and other databases to bring you up the most relevant websites based upon the search that you do. Okay, show of hands. We'll see how normal you guys are for the national statistics. How many of you use Google? And Yahoo? MSN? There we got an MSNer. And an Ask. Okay. And as you can see, as you look around, that's pretty much the average. As far as from December 2008, 63% of us use Google, 17 Yahoo, 13 MSN, and 2% Ask. Ask, if you guys are familiar, used to be the old Ask Jeeves, and now it's Ask.com. It's a great place to go if, for example, I do all of my, being single, I do all of my honeydews myself. So if I have a leaky faucet and I go to Ask.com, how to fix a leaky kitchen faucet, that's a great search engine to go to get information, and also a lot of blogs. Just kind of some interesting information on MSN. If you're trying to attract that female customer, MSN typically has a higher female usage than the others.
Why is that?
Don't know. Well, you know what? I use a lot of them. I just, from my own opinion, MSN is kind of, to me, it's kind of like the USA Today of newspapers. It has a lot of graphs. It has a lot of colors. It has a lot of entertainment information. To me, that's kind of why I use it. It just kind of attracts your attention. But as far as any, you know, complete information on why females use it, I don't know. I can just tell you from being one. Okay, how many of you use the internet every week? Every day? How about on the hour? Okay. We have no life. And that's pretty much what we're finding. These statistics are from Google. When they started out in 98, they had about 10,000 daily searches. At the July of 08, they were up to 242 million searches, or 7 billion a month. Huge. That's how it's gone in just 10 years' time. The next two slides are from Nielsen, which are the TV ratings people. They're now doing internet statistics, but this information is how you or your customer, me, you, because we're all customers, how do we use the search engines? And what they found is that 82% of the people out there that use the internet use the search engines to find a local product or service. In the last 90 days, 46% of them went on a Google, went on a Yahoo, and looked for a Tampa air conditioning contractor. Kind of surprising is because there's a lot of different types of advertising that you can do and a lot of ways to reach that customer. But what Nielsen found is that 50% of the people, the consumers out there, choose a search engine to find a local product or service. Then they go offline and purchase. 52% of them will find you on the search engines, do their search, get their information, shut down the computer, either drive to see you or call you and make that purchase offline. 92% of them are happy with the results. This is kind of interesting. 49% include a geo-modifier. So half of us that go to the search engines and we're looking for a Tampa air conditioning contractor, half of us will go to Google and just type in air conditioning contractor. Half of us will type in Tampa air conditioning contractor. Okay? Any questions on that? And the small business owner. More and more of you are going to the internet to get that customer. How many of you have a website? I think pretty much all of you do. And this is kind of an alarming statistic. Let me ask you this. Of those of you that have your own website, how many of you feel that it's a really good representation of your business? 1, 2, 3. Kind of interesting when Nielsen did this study and asked business owners like yourself how they felt about their website. 51% of them would rank their own website from fair to poor. Not even a good. 50% of them. So that's kind of something to kind of think about when you're doing any type of online advertising. How does your website represent your business? 26% of you do search engine marketing. How many of you here in the room have done some type of search engine marketing? You're my internet guy. So 26 have. 41% are planning to increase their SEM budget. So here's just an example of SEM versus SEO, and I'm going to sit down because we're going to look at a few things on this.
What was that 77% competitors advertise statistic?
Let me check. 77% of business owners feel that they advertise where their competitors are advertising. So if you go on the internet and you see your competition on the internet, those business owners feel I'm pretty much in every place where my competition is. And we'll kind of do some searches today to kind of get a feel of, are you where your competition is, and are they your competition? So this is SEM versus SEO. Okay, if you notice up here, these 3 on the left-hand side, and all of these on the right-hand side, that's the search engine marketing section. You see where it says sponsored links? Let me get my mouse. Here and here. That kind of lets you know that these people are bidding on keywords. All of the search engines will say something about sponsor, be it sponsored sections, sponsored links, but that kind of lets you know as a user that these people are paying to be seen on this page. Why is that so important, do you think? Why is it so important to be on that first page?
People don't go past the first page.
You're exactly right. In fact, 80% of the people that do a search, they never get past that first page.